Hey YouTube, this is my Glock 43X. I've been carrying it for around 60 days and put around 500 rounds. I carry this to replace my Glock 26, which I've been carrying for just over a year. We've made a complete transition from Glock to SIG and back to Glock. These are both highly concealable pistols that are capable of being worn and concealed without printing too badly, pending that you're wearing the right clothing. Let's go ahead and check out the Glock 43X up close. We're going to go ahead and verify that it's empty, just for the YouTubes, just to be in official compliance. You can see it is empty. And being that we're going to compare it to a couple other Glock pistols, we are going to go ahead and verify that they are also empty. All the magazines that you see in front of you are also empty. This is an empty 19. And then we also have a empty Glock 26 here. Again, this is all for safety and for verification and abiding by the rules. Please excuse the texting in the background. Alright, now that we've verified that these Glock pistols are safe, let's go ahead and talk a little bit more in detail about the 43X. Again, this has been carried consistently every single day, all day long, morning, day, and night. For 60 days, it is the MOS cut. We don't currently have an optic on there. See the other side there. It's got a actual mounting spot or a rail for a light. See minimal wear being only 60 days, morning, day, and night carry. Every day. See that it does have some wear on the slide there. Quite a bit for 60 days. Here's a 30-year-old 3rd gen Glock that has pretty decent amount of corrosion and slide wear on it. I actually fell asleep with this outside. That's why there's some rust on it there. But I don't know. It seems like there's a lot of wear for only 60 days, but I'm not complaining. I'm not one of those people that worries too much about wear on their pistols. You can see the amount of wear in this Glock 19, which I've had about 13 years now. But the 43X I found has been fairly decent to carry. The magazines seem to be getting a little chewed up here, which I've never seen in a Glock. And just so you're wondering what my data set is, I've owned at least 10 different Glocks, and I have never seen the magazines wear or catch there. It was actually pretty badly chewed up and a piece fell off. Here's a Glock 26 mag, one with an extended 2-round base plate and one with just a simple 10-round configuration. But it's kind of weird that those Glock mags are getting chewed up there. Again, this is the other 10-round magazine. You can see it's chewed up and a little bent there. This is something I've only seen in the 43X. So if anybody's watching this, let me know if you've seen that in your 43X or 48 slimline pistol. Doing a little quick comparison between the 43X and a Glock 26, you can see that there is some decent thickness in the 26 compared to the 43X. It is a slimline pistol. And then a quick comparison in size to the 19. You can see that the 19 is significantly longer and larger in size. That's what you're getting with the 43X. A more compact, slimmer, more truncated pistol. Again, another comparison to the 26. You can see that the grip is much longer on the 43X, which can or cannot contribute to extra printing, depending on your carry configuration. I've found it from my personal experience. This, of course, is all from my personal experience. I'm not a gun expert. I'm just a gun enthusiast, and this is just my impressions after 60 days of carry and 500 rounds. Now, I will go ahead and say that I do tend to prefer these Talon Tactical Outfitter holsters. They've been very convenient for me to use. They're very minimalist. Not a lot of things hanging off of them to print. Here's my Glock 20. All three of these in Talon Tactical holsters. I just like these holsters. Same guy makes them all, and they just work. So, quick size comparison between the 43X and the Glock 20, which is kind of ridiculous, being the Glock 20 is a 10mm. Of course, it's going to be much larger in size, but we had it out, so why not compare? You can see there's a big old chonkus of a pistol there, that Glock 20. Firing those big old chonkus of rounds, the centimeter, the 10mm. But I just figured that'd be a quick size comparison for anybody that might be interested. Now, I will say about the 43X, it does have 10-round magazines. Yes, I'm aware of the Shield Arms 15-round magazines and aluminum mag catch. I have had those before. I had them on my Glock 48. I've actually done multiple videos on those. I'm not going to go into it. I'm not into the Shield Arms. There's nothing wrong with a 10-round gun. So now we're going to take it down to the range and shoot it safely on a safe range. We're going to go ahead and put a few rounds through it, one initial magazine, just to show the operation of the pistol. I found it to be smooth shooting, fairly accurate as I can be with it, and we could probably get a little bit better, but it's always a work in progress. So now we're going to do a little single hand shooting to simulate a situation where I would only have one hand available, and then a couple rounds with my non-dominant hand just to go through the motion and get a little bit of practice in that regard. So that's pretty much it for my 60-day 500-round impression of the Glock 43X. So far so good. So see you in the next video. Later. Just a little silly outtake with my silly puppy, which was right before the video started. And we cycle back to the beginning.